Alrighty, hello again. This is Therese Majestus, and hopefully this will be the last day on this particular set of headphones. I've got a new set coming. Unfortunately, it wasn't available in the local store, so I had to order it. It's supposed to be here tomorrow, but we'll see. Let's get to getting things done tonight. Let's see if we can finish off this ship and head up to scan planes.
Evil, so that whole family, I think.
Yeah. Hello, Trace.
Hello, Trace.
Oh, who's got the evil buzzing noise?
You.
We didn't have it till you came on.
Interesting.
I can't hear buzzing.
No, I don't.
No, I don't. Yeah. Wonder what happened.
No. Maybe your machine was warming up.
Maybe.
Or maybe Trace is warming up.
In any case, my
Or cooling down
new
after his other game.
should arrive tomorrow.
Your what?
My new headphones.
New headphones.
Okay.
So this is hopefully going to be the last night. I got ones that supposedly are a lot less tinny than these, but we shall see. These ones ended up a lot more tinny than I expected. Plus, they've been, lately having problems where the boom doesn't stay where I set it. It goes wandering all over the place, and of course the sound degrades when it does that. Alright, so let's see what state this ship is in. So I think I want to completely finish engineering it before heading out.
Yeah, I wouldn't have minded doing that CG if the paint jobs were even decent, but they're bloody horrible.
Do you know this is what I find strange about that? The Python paint job. Did you guys look at that? That's the same paint job I got on my Python that I got when I bought the damn thing.
Yeah, it's the default
very
paint
similar.
job.
I thought the same. I thought that looked like when I first got it, but I don't think it is exactly the same.
It's slightly different from the base, but not enough that you'd notice.
Yeah, it's a little bit more olive, I think, or something like that. But
yeah,
well, it's
welcome.
Hello.
It's Carl.
Even the other ones, the what was it? A crate one, wasn't it?
No, Type 9 and Type 6.
Oh, that's even them though. They're ships I don't own anyway. Well, I do actually, Type 6, but
We got that for free, didn't we?
yeah, but I've already got a better paint job on mine.
Yeah.
That was awful.
Now the credits are going to be pretty good because the Colton, which is, what'd you say it was, Cam? 6,000 a ton. They're paying 61,000.
Yeah, it's paying 10 times the galactic average.
Well, hey, that ain't too bad, but I don't.
Well, no, but if you go look at the CG, it's been going on for 12 hours now.
Yep.
And there's like 400 or 500 tons, so it's hard to come by.
No. Okay. Well, I'm not going to bother, so.
Yeah.
He's not the only one.
If you wanted to, I would go out. I would jump out there if you wanted to on the. Jump your miner out there if you want, and I'll just go exploring. But
yeah, I've pretty much got no ambition to do it.
Yeah, it's just not. And I know what the mining ones end up like. Oh my god, you have to put the work in for them.
Yeah.
Oh, and you can't. The carrier owners have the only advantage because you can transfer it to your carrier, and then you can transfer it out of your carrier, and it still counts. But nobody can sell it to your carrier or buy it from your carrier because it won't count.
Right.
Well, yeah, that's another thing, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's another.
Well, looks like I picked up a little exploration data sales this week on the Emerald Tablet. Got an extra 7 million in the balance. Well, whoever did that, thank you.
It's my pleasure.
0. Fleet going.
Engines at 0.
3.
Well, be good. Be thankful that you don't got that other shit on there, because mine was 36 million this week.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. At some point, I don't know when, but at some point I'll go over there. I figured out that I've got enough capacity on the carrier to get about 12,000 to 15,000 tons of tritium on it, which is enough to go from there to Colonia and back. So if I, take some time, go out there, fill it up, I can jump into Colonia on over a couple of days and jump it back from Colonia over a couple of days.
17 days, yeah, if you could do 2 hours a night.
I'm not thinking of doing 2 hours a night. I'm thinking of doing offline jumping.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just saying, if you do it your regular time, we figured it out already with 17 days.
Right.
That wasn't counting mining.
So I'm not even going to put it on the stream for having it jump. So what I'll do is I'll have my nightly stream. I'll be doing Angelo, and every once in a while I'll go jump it. When I'm over on the weekends, I'll just have it I'll log in every 20 minutes or so, or just leave it logged in and just jump while I'm doing other things around the house. So it's not going to really, it's going to take a while to fill it, because it takes a while to mine tritium. So what I'm going to do is that there's a tritium location 12 light years from the carrier, and so I'll just go out there, take my mining ship out, and soak up the tritium, and away it goes.
Proper adventure.
Yeah. Well, I figure if I take either the jump condo or I trick the this guy out. I mean, what's he got for a jump range right now? If I lighten him up a bit.
You get about, I don't know, I got everything on at 65 light year jump.
Yeah, I'm standing at 58 right now.
But you don't have a Guardian, do you?
No, I do. Yes, I do have a Guardian on it.
Okay.
But I could lighten up my shield generator down from a 4A to a 3. That would give me some. I could dump off the weapons. Not sure what else I could do.
Yeah.
There are things I can do. Oh, I need to see. Okay, those guys are definitely not engineered. Frame shift wake scanner.
But just so you know, the carrier doesn't get nothing for the Vistas.
Yeah, I understand that.
Okay. So it's just
It's
big boy thing.
Yeah, it's a thematic thing.
Yeah. Want to be part of the cool club.
Absolutely. Gotta be part of the cool club.
Well, whenever you decide that, according to what I've read on the DSSA, don't forget to tell them your departure date and when you will be back.
Yep. Well, the way I'm figuring it, I could probably go to Lucane is the closest, so I can go to Lucane and back in about 4 to 5 days. So, if I, coincide with a vacation from work for doing other things, I usually take one in the middle of the summer sometime. So if I could line up the dates, I could, or actually after Christmas, either way. If I line up the dates, I could not miss any work and or not have any unplanned vacations. Since it's 22 hours each way, according to my calculations.
In your ship, your little ship?
No, just to take the carrier.
No.
20 minutes a jump, 70 jumps, according to the plotter. Or at least that's what it told me. Now, if it's not calculating it right, well, then that's going to be different. But the plotter, I went, where I plotter, Spanch. Fleet carrier rotor, Tuichi.
Well, you're like 55,000 light years out. Down to Earth jump 22,000 light years, 45 jumps, 18 hours. 9 hours this day and 9 hours tomorrow.
Right.
And you're going to go another 30 some odd light years, 30,000 some odd light years.
From where the carrier is to Luktain is 33,000 light years total, which is the closest carrier administration to it. And according to the route, it's 68 one way, 70 back.
I thought Colonia only had one, and it was in Colonia.
There's one. Apparently, there's one in Colonia and there's one in Luktain now.
Ah, when did they add Luktain?
I don't know. Well, Luktain's only like 20 or 30 light years from Colonia anyway. But I mean, it only saves me one jump each way.
Okay.
But according to this, it's 33,226 light years, which is 68 jumps. When I reversed the route, it came up with 70 for some reason. I don't know. So I'm going to guess around 70 both ways. 70 jumps at 70 tons a jump. You know, I can put easily that much. You know, I've got somewhere between 15 and 20,000 spare space on the carrier. So, you know, it'll be run out there. I'll be mining for a while to fill it up, and then once I've filled it up, I'll let the DSSA know that I'm ready to go return it, and I'll give them a start and end date, or an expected start and end date. I don't know that I'll be able to. Because,
Yeah.
You know, if this computation is wrong, okay. I mean, I don't know why, you know, the whys and wherefores behind this calculator. So,
Well,
I mean, what did you put in for used capacity when you figured it out?
I put in whatever it's set up there. Like if you go into your carrier thing, and you look up there in the top right hand corner, it tells you got the total of 25,000, and it has what you got there, a total capacity 10,000. I mean, what you got in your carrier is 10,388. So I'd put 12,000 to cover it to make sure.
Okay.
But I have found out that it really doesn't seem to matter if you put 12,000 or 25,000. It really doesn't seem to make a difference.
Okay, well, I had it at 0 when I calculated those numbers. Let's see what it says at 18. Makes absolutely no difference. Okay, what's it say?
That's what I said. It doesn't seem. But, you know, you said, okay, 20 minutes, 10 jumps is what?
All right,
20
so
minutes to jump.
it uses more fuel, but doesn't. All right, so what's my total fuel consumption? It's going to be 8,000. Okay, I was figuring on having, you know, somewhere between 18 and 20 on there for there and back. So it's basically from 0 to 25, it doubled my fuel consumption. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's really fine. I've got plenty of room to fuel it up to have enough to go there and back. So it's still, you know, 68 to 70 jumps each direction. No problem. I'll put
At 20 minutes a jump, if you're accurate, you can do 3 jumps an hour.
3 jumps an hour, 70 jumps. 70 divided by 3 is 22 hours, approximately.
All right. But we all know you're not going to step all night jumping.
No, but if I'm taking a vacation day and I'm sitting here, you know, doing other things because I've got stuff I want to do. Oh, hello, Atlantis.
Hello, Atlantis.
Hello, Atlantis.
You unlocked your Corvette. Congratulations.
Woohoo! That didn't take, you know, 3 days.
That was nice.
Yeah. Oh, no, he was who was Rear Admiral? Somebody was talking yesterday about being Rear Admiral. I thought Atlantis was going after the cutter.
Yeah, who was talking about being Rear Admiral? I don't know. I'm Admiral, so... Oh, no, I'm not. Yeah, I'm Admiral, but not King. Right. So I finished my progression on the Feds. I need to finish my progression on the...
time.
On the Empire, yeah.
Yeah.
Not that it's going to get me anything. I just want to complete it. He says he was almost there already. Yeah.
Well, that's no biggie. I mean, it's still woohoo! Congratulations.
Yeah, it's a big accomplishment to get there. So basically, this is looking like I can go out there. I figure it's going to take me probably 1 to 2 weeks to fill the carrier completely with tritium, which will give me more than enough to get to Lutane and back. And then it's basically...
Well, all you got to do is get enough to get there. You can buy it there.
I looked at the supplies out there. There weren't enough. It would take me like 3 days, 4 days to reload with the supplies that are there.
Yeah.
So I was like...
But it's probably going to take you that long to mine it.
Well, yeah, but, you know, the jumping is going to take, you know, out and back 44 hours.
Right.
Yeah, so if I'm going to do 44 hours at a reasonable amount of time expended, or 44 hours of jumping and a reasonable amount of time expended, you know, I want to do it basically in 4 to 4.5 days.
Good luck. That's a lot of boring.
Yeah. That's like I said, that's what I want to do it, and that's not what I'm going to tell them I'm going to do it, and I'm going to tell them I'm going to do it in 6 days. That gives me 3 days each direction.
Well, I know that Eagle 31, and his carrier was full because he loaded his up before he came back. Mm-hmm. He jumped out there. He was just north of Sagittarius A a little bit.
Yep.
And he took off a few days' work and brought it back to the bubble. And it took him what the hell was it? It was 3 days round trip. Mm-hmm. Just there. That was come back, outfit it, and go back.
Right.
So.
And I'm looking at somewhere between 4 and 6 days to do it.
Yeah. But I do know that DSSA had a thing on there that said, if you plan on it, you better let us know or we will terminate you from DSSA.
Yes, I know all about that.
Yeah, well.
I haven't filled out the form yet because I don't have any dates to put in. But once I get the carrier filled up, I will pick dates to do that. And couple of days back, a couple of days to Luptane, and a couple of days back out.
Yeah.
I'll tell them 6 because 3 and 3 gives me a little bit of leeway. 3 days gives me I only have to do what's it, 22, so 1/3 of 22, which is basically 7 to 8 jumps per day to no, that's not right. $70 divided by 3 is 20 some odd jumps per day. Whatever. It is what it is, and I'm going to try it. I'm going to try and do it in 4, and I'm going to tell them 6. Just because I'm pretty sure I can pull it off in 6. No, it's 70 divided by 3 from each direction. So that's going to be 23, basically 23 jumps a day. Which isn't bad. 23 jumps is 3 to 4 hours. If I'm good about it. If I'm not good about it, well, it'll take longer. But if I figure if I'm doing 8 hours of jumping per day while I'm doing other things, just basically letting it sit there logged in and jump while I'm working on something on my other computer, it should be reasonable. So, yeah, that's the plan for at some point this summer. I'm not gonna stream that because it's gonna be boring as hell. Which is why the nightly stream will be Angelo at that point.
Unless you get it like down to earth and get them all you guys in the crowd going honk honk.
Yeah, that could be funny.
It could be pretty funny.
Oh, but I don't have 6,000 viewers to have enough people online at the same time to do that on a long.
I'm sure I could rustle up a few to just come over there and honk at you. Just for the hell of it. Go over and tease them. Oh. Well, I feel sorry for you because I've been wanting to take my carrier out here about 12,000 light years. And I was like looking at the jumps. It's like, I don't know, 10 in the carrier, something like that. It's like, yeah, no. The 15-minute shit just tears me up.
Yeah. Well, that's why I would be doing other things. That I just set basically a timer, and 20-minute timer, and every time I land, I start the timer so it beeps at me, and then I go, okay, fine, jump next. And then go back to whatever I was doing.
Yeah.
So that's currently my plan. I don't have a start date for this. We'll see. But that's kind of part of the reason I want to finish with the preparing of the Explorer here, because I think I'm going to take the Explorer out. If I get a decent jump range on it. And, well, actually, I've got a pretty decent jump range already. It's got me listed at 58. 62 if I'm empty. And that's with, a pulse laser and 2 advanced missile racks. A few other goodies on it.
Yeah.
knows? I might. Stop it.
Be right back. Coffee.
Coffee.
You think the CG looks well average?
It looks rubbish.
Yeah, it is not even close to average. It's well, yeah. I've definitely seen better. Alrighty, so let's see what I was looking at here. Those are not engineered. This guy's engineered. Point defense turret. Does that? Ugh. Pull up that. Cord on my headset nearly strangled me.
That's because you're getting change in it, so it's wanting to kill you. It's getting its revenge. It's getting its revenge already.
Yeah, well, my mouse started acting up, which really makes me sad because they don't make this thing anymore. They stopped making this particular mouse a couple of years ago, and it's been having some troubles recently where it doesn't come up.
Work.
Yeah, it just, it doesn't come up at the beginning, and I got to unplug it and replug it in for it to come up. And it's starting to get annoying because I don't know if it's going to die in the middle. So actually, I got a new mouse this evening after work. I just haven't.
Sorry, I was laughing at what Mr. Biggle said in the chat. He says, "Sorry, that's Australian understatement, meaning boring, uninteresting, and tedious." I was like, okay.
Doing a Scottish version, par for the course. All right, so let's see what we got here. Wake scanner. My wake scanner is done. Okay. Life support. My life support is done. Sensors.
And the new heat sinks give you 2 extra ammo.
So it's 5?
Yep.
Oh, that's
cool.
Because I've got one on mine which is upgrade engineered for the extra ammo, and it's 1 + 3, so that's 4. So the new one has now 1 + 4. So you end up with 5.
So we got all that work for 1 extra heat sink. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. I gotta go run over there and turn in the community goal. So do they have? So I take it they have them available already.
Yeah, because they were showing that on the stream, today's stream meet.
Well, if you're in a station, you should be able to pull it up and see that you have 3 heat sinks stored over there.
Well, I'm on Chaz the Great.
You still should be able to show that they're stored.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'd be stored elsewhere, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. Empty utility mount. Oops. Stored modules. Utility does not show them, but that may be because I haven't turned the community goal in yet.
That could be.
All right. Well, the community goal is done. Let me go over to Reort. And I am in the top 25%.
You'll get all 3.
I will get all 3. Over to Reort. Galaxy map?
I got 2, that's best.
Here's
I
the
can always
galaxy map
unload them and
command.
move them to something else. I got to be careful. I'm running out of room.
Let me change that setting. Oh, actually, yeah, let me just change that setting. I do not, back. Come on, back. Route settings. Fastest routes. Do not use jet cone boost. There we go. I really don't want to play jet cone boost with this thing.
Oh, come on, man. That was fun.
I don't mind doing it in a bigger ship. this guy's a little. I've got flipped around
You can hear the rivets rattling.
Yeah. Well, I've had these the smaller ships flip around backwards too many times, and it's a real pain in the behind to try and get out of the stream if you go in the wrong direction. Retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted. Preparing to fold space.
And you're clear. Best of luck, Commander.
Engage.
Preparing for jump.
Engage.
Spooling FTL engines and
I
preparing
almost
for
got up
jump.
and did a happy dance there for a minute. Camp.
Why?
Because I thought I found the last elusive brain tree because it's got the pink. And I got this pink. But it's a pinkish white. It's a Lingoticum brain tree. A Lingoticum tree.
It's them dark man things that are hard to find there.
No.
No.
No, I found 13 places where they had them.
Charging
13
FTL.
sites on one planet. Or was it more?
See someone stream the other day.
Let's see. No, he's talking about the bark mounds. You're talking about the barnacles.
Oh.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, dark mounds. That's right. Yeah. Apparently there was loads in Horizons, but there's not as many. So.
Yeah, I think Elite stubbed her toe because the crystal shards have been nerfed, the bark mounds have been nerfed, but the brain trees, it looked like they almost overdid them. But I'm not going to say that. With all the stuff they got on it.
That's the one thing with this game you don't want to complain about. It's giving you too much of something.
Or they'll just come along and take it all away. And probably something else as well.
Yeah.
Than they do any of the other bugs.
Yeah.
Oh, they're complaining about that, having too much, right? Take it all away. And you can't find any.
Well, that was like that idiot that was complaining about this xenos, this shit we're doing now, the plants. And he said it should be made where you can't just use your ship. You're supposed to be out there walking, finding this stuff, not running around in your SRV or in your ship doing it. It's like, shut up.
Bad enough at the best of times.
It's enough of a problem doing it in your ship. You know, finding them in your ship, you still have to get out.
Yeah, he said, what kind of exploring is that? You drive up, jump out, scan it, jump back in. It's
Dropping out of FTL.
Shut up. Step away from the keyboard.
Away from the
Hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
If I had to walk all over a planet, it'd be like CQC, it would never be finished. Area.
Deploy landing gear.
The landing gear is already retracted. Would you like me to deploy it?
Yes. That's what I told you to do.
No,
Deploy landing gear.
absolutely
No.
not.
No chance.
Deploy landing gear.
No!
Landing gear
You
deployed.
take the no as an answer.
Self-destruction, 5 seconds.
Landing gear deployed.
self-destructing, Commander.
Pardon me, am I at the wrong pad? I am at the wrong pad. Where the heck is pad 5 got to?
Oops, we better quit. We're causing the commander to mess up.
No, I misread. I read the 2 as a 5. I kind of flipped it around in my head.
See? Anubis was doing the right thing. He was trying to stop you landing on the wrong pack.
Oh, I see. I
You
have
do
to.
it.
I have to go through the system of exhaust to get to pad 5. Oh, how nice. Good job. Good placement of a landing peg. Right behind the engines. So you fry anybody coming in for a landing. Good.
It's gonna get hot.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm ducking in under it. I don't want to get fried.
Well, it's idling, so it shouldn't be too hot, right?
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Sorry, I had to.
That was not bad.
Damn. I'm experiencing a solar eclipse here.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's good when you get a perfect one.
That's pretty cool. Where'd he go? Oh, there it is.
You get a good one sometimes coming out of Metcalf. Because that planet is exactly at the right distance.
No
and it
modules to
actually-
display as
no other
utility
thing in it.
mounts.
Maybe they haven't released them yet.
Hmm.
Oh, probably tomorrow.
Yeah, or
But
something like
in
that.
it always.
Sometimes it's as late as Monday. So. All right. So I need 18 DW. And so that means I need a very busy system. Where's busy?
Okay.
Time to go flower scanning.
Well, good luck, Commander.
Flower power.
Counting flowers on the wall.
We have here.
Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm in Riort.
Scanned it with one probe.
And I want to search star systems. Outbreak or boom?
For what?
Busy stations.
Oh.
I'll look for boom. All right, I think I'll go over to Steve. So if I go over to Leasty, traffic 606 plus ships per hour. Okay. Let's look at George Lucas Station.
Mm-hmm.
No, it doesn't say how many per hour at the station level. Okay. All right, well, let's go over there anyway. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Go over to Leasty.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Engage.
Frameshift
Preparing for jump.
charging. Ready to engage. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, it's a Vaderman system. Okay. I'm not a drunk. That's not good.
There you are.
Counting flowers. Conches on the wall. Captain Kangaroo. Don't tell me I've got nothing to do. No, don't
Now
tell
you
me.
tell me where them Kocher are hiding. Was I'm gonna blast you with my plasma rifle.
What?
I'm talking to the Frextilia or whatever it is.
Weird Al Yankovic.
Right, and then tell me where them Conchers are. They'll be down in them crevices over there, aren't they?
I'm afraid to even ask you what you're looking for because, yeah.
So I'm at that
You mean the
point where I'm thinking,
conches?
do I get back in my SRV or do I carry on? And I think I'm going to get back in my SRV because
It don't matter. Your ship's gonna leave you anyways. You just might as well just.
might well do. I'm trying to go in this big circle, but
Yeah.
if it goes,
And you make one misstep
it
outside the
was one of
range,
them
your
where
ship
you
goes away.
see some in the
Yep.
distance and you think,
Just
should I
like-
run to them or should I?
Leaving hyperspace.
You got to weigh up. What's going to be the quickest?
Yeah.
Oh, I found the Conchers. I don't need them now.
Open
There's
air
nothing else.
Requesting docking permission.
Or like me, there was that little bitty whoop-de-doo bug that it didn't matter if I stepped out of the ship or if I was in my SRV and just unloaded, the ship would take off. It's like, what?
Come back here.
It's like, I'm not 2,500 Ks away yet. Come on, man.
It's the funniest waving at it.
The SRV's about just over 1.5 kilometers in there, and I think about going. On foot, it's about 2 kilometers to 2.5. Then I'll think about going.
Yeah, but the problem was I just stepped out the back. I wasn't. I was still in the blue circle.
Deploy landing gear.
Well, your ship didn't
Deployed.
want to be with you anymore because you were.
I guess
worrying
not.
No,
Yeah.
George
Go-
Lucas Station
go out
is
all
putting
these-
on a light show.
Landing gear deployed.
The George Lucas Station is putting on a light show. Industrial light and magic is active.
Cool.
Searchlights all over the place.
Someone's had too much levy and brandy.
Or jelly.
Light man.
Or they
That's
had
a
too much
Gucci jelly.
jelly on their toast.
Yeah.
Don't know if you noticed, but they had a station called Weird Al Yankovic or something like that.
That wasn't a station, that was a carrier.
Yep.
Weird Al Yankovic is the carrier.
Ah, okay.
All right. I do have a frame shift wake scanner, so okay. Must not have my firing group set up right. Nope, I don't. Alright, so we'll just make another. Alright, I will be right back. I need to take a quick break.
Yeah.
You plant hunting?
Finally found the third one.
Yes, he's plant hunting.
Yeah, go back for them Conchers. But I haven't got tracks to follow anymore. Bloody
Yeah, no footprints either.
Oh, they've got footprints.
No.
Footprints. Yeah, footprints is working.
Is it? When did it start working? Because last night mine wasn't.
If you look, it depends on the ground you're on, but I have seen the footprints behind me.
A temporary thing with the tyre tracks, do you know, or is it?
No, it just ain't appearing anymore.
Since update
Do you
11.
reckon they'll be back then? Oh, they'll suss out what went wrong or whatever. I don't know.
Something they did in update 11.
I used to like them tracks sometimes. They was handy.
Yeah, they were handy to follow back.
Yeah.
Oops, I've been this way before. It ain't here.
And you can use it to go back on yourself if you, like I did. I knew where these conches were.
Yeah.
And, well, I've managed to find them anyway, but like, it would have been easy. Quite pretty, this concha. Wouldn't mind one on my fleet carrier.
Alright.
Looks pretty cool.
Need to check one last thing.
Should be able to find all of them.
Fly out for the light show.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you look to your right, you will see an unusual commander flying a small tin can.
Track landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Top 1%.
Of your Diamondback Explorers.
14 cans.
Let's have a look at the straw. 164,408
Does look nice in that colour.
408 light seconds to go.
Concha libator grey.
Pick that concha shell up and see if you can hear the space.
Scan detected.
If you can hear the sea, if you put it to your ear.
C, yeah. Well, I said space. C, space, yeah.
Aha! Heard the sound of joy. The little.
That's a great sound. Especially when you've been out here looking for an hour for one plant, and you hear boing, and you're like, where is it?
Got the two I landed here for now. I've got to move a bit. There's 6 on this planet, but they're not going to be here.
Frameshift charge detected.
Ship didn't leave. Just did. Yeah, I actually used that turning your lights on function for the first time the other day. I had a mission to.
Oh, the clapping?
Yeah, it was like a
that reminds me of the stupid lamp they tried to sell us all back in, what was it, 70s or 80s, clap on, clap off.
Yeah. It was one of them collection missions from a crash site thing. But
they're still trying to sell those things.
And, it was during that I sort of needed light to see wreck.
What you were doing?
Just turn around.
Boom.
Got it to turn the lights on. It was handy.
Hey Lynn, they're still trying to sell those crazy ass lamps.
Yeah, my friend, she had one, and she finally got rid of it. She had it in the, I think, in the bedroom, and every time it thundered, it turned the lights on.
Oh God!
Scared the shit out of her the first couple times it did it. She You thought somebody's in her room.
Can anyone remember them Sonic remote controls you used to have for TVs when they first come out? They were Sonic ones, and people used to turn their neighbours' tellies over all the time.
No, I don't remember that. I do remember when they first came out with the remote controls.
They were ones that you had to point directly at the telly, couldn't bounce off walls or anything like that, and it had like a little meshy bit. And they were actually some sort of, I don't know, useless things really. But you could take one out in the street and aim it through people's windows and tell you that.
Well, my neighbor, I guess he had one of them because he could change his channel and it would change my channel. And I was probably, I don't know, 100 yards from him, 100 foot, something like that. And I finally told him, I said, would you quit changing the damn channel? Then my son had one that he would open his neighbor's garage door.
Oh, cool.
I don't know why or how, or if it was set up on the, I don't know how that worked.
So it's very basic. I'm on about it didn't. You couldn't really. You could only turn up or down channels or up and down volume, if you know what I mean. It was that simple. You couldn't choose individual channels or anything. These were really must have been the first remote control ever had. But they were absolute rubbish. All you had was volume and up and down on the channels. You couldn't sort of select an individual channel.
Anybody remember the rabbit ears where you had to sit over there and adjust them while your mom and dad watched TV? Had to hold your head just right and crick your mouth just a couple of inches this way and stand on one leg.
Right, you got it there, and then you let go and they go, oh, hold it again. And then you end up holding it.
Yeah, it's like I might as well
You're
just
like,
stay
it's all
here.
right while you're holding it.
Yeah.
You stand there.
Either that, or else you had to hold up the. You had to use tin foil and wrap it around the antenna ears.
Yep. Then you got smarter and just used a damn wire and run it across to the window and hang it down. Electrical wire.
Yeah.
I had my whole family in stitches, and my mom was pissed at me for months. So I said, how's mom? And mom was sitting there, and I thought, well, why ask me? Mom's sitting right there. You ask her. I said, well, them old black and white TVs, how it would roll every once in a while? You'd be on your little story there, and then all of a sudden it start rolling. And I said, well, yeah. I said, that's the way she is. She'll be on one thought, and then pretty soon she'll roll, and she'll be on something else. And my mom's like, well, that wasn't nice. And I said, no. But I said, you're sitting here. Why did they ask me?
They used to sell these model car kits at one point in the 50s, where you put the thing together and then they'd have a little tube attached to the back end of the car, and the idea was a air cushion effect. You blow into the tube and the thing would actually go flip and go around on an air cushion. But it was not a very long tube.
I probably had a few of them. Well, not that model car, but the other model cars that you put together, and then you had to paint them and put them up in the window. And, yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember this one because they got it at a place called the Ford Rotunda.
I like putting them cars together. They were pretty cool.
Yeah, Ford Rotunda used to be known. They used to have their Christmas shows every year. They had them up until the point where they were in the middle of a Christmas show, I guess, or something like that. And the place ended up catching on fire, and they had to evacuate everybody.
Brother's good at models. So he does like all weathering effects and everything.
Yeah.
Right into it. It takes bloody hours and hours.
Yeah. I had what was it? I had it was a Camaro. Was it a Camaro? No, it was a Trans Am that my dad bought me, model, and it was just a standard Trans Am. But that was back in the day when Smoking the Bandit was out. So, but it didn't come with the Smoking the Bandit eagle on the front of it, or it did, but it was red, and I didn't like it. So I was going to get gold. So I got some gold pinstriping for cars. Brought it home and then laid the decal that it came with out and drew it, and then drew the lines like they had it, and then cut it out and stuck it on the car after I painted it black. I do know that was some good ass glue they had back then. Damn sure ain't like this crap you buy nowadays.
Well, that was back before they just around the time that they started the glue sniffing craze.
I don't know about that, but when you glued something together, it stayed.
Yeah, if you know where to get it, you can still get that glue.
Made by testers, as I recall.
That sounds familiar. Yep. But I used to get those, what is it, the puzzles that you had to put together, the real life looking puzzles, 3D effects and stuff, and then put
Not
them
made of
together
wood.
and then shellac them, build a frame for them and then shellac them onto that board and then put a shellac over it to protect the finish. Then frame them and put them up on the wall.
I do remember something like that.
Yeah. That's pretty. When I was 12 or 13 years old, I was pretty handy in the woodworking shop my dad had. I'd want a frame, and my dad'd say, "Why go to town and spend that money when you can go over to the shop and build you one?" Okay.
Scan detected.
Yay, a datamined wake exception. Woohoo! Now up to 12.
And then the bureaucrats are off to their nefarious tasks.
Absolutely. Come on, somebody jump out of here so I can scan your wake. He's leaving. That's good.
The other day when I was getting those data mine wake exceptions or whatever, it was just targeting the ship and scanning, the ship. So I don't know if that would help if there's a bunch of them just flying around there.
I've scanned every ship here.
Yeah, okay.
Nothing. Scanned every ship, scanned every make. Not getting as much throughput in this station as I would like to see.
Good old Stratton. Can't miss it.
Stratum, you'll always be.
This planet I'm doing now, fungoid and oocysts are everywhere, except for one little patch. The bacteria is in little pockets and big patches at the top and bottom of the planet. Unusual. Normally it's the other way around.
Yeah. I had one planet the other night that it had like 7 bios on it, and there was none of them overlapping each other. You had to go up and come back down into the individual pockets of it. It's like, oh my god.
Just like you make it awkward.
Yeah.
Ain't far enough, but willing to take a gamble. Gonna be disappointing with it. Yes. Bloody hell, why did I pop up again? It was on the borderline.
Strange wake exceptions, but not datamined.
One more.
Oh, I'm sure you'll need them sooner or later.
Eh?
This one
Eh?
got far enough.
What?
What?
Who, what, where, how, why? I gotta move it. I delete this one.
Now, where are you, Mr. Tussock?
Everywhere.
Yes.
Tussock will be everywhere.
Yes,
Everywhere
I've
and nowhere.
I'm driven over it on the way here.
Yeah. You ran over it, smashed it flat.
Yeah, I kind of left it because it was, well,
Later.
it was, yeah, I didn't. I see the Stratum first. It was just staring at me,
Begging to be scanned.
saying, "Do me first. Do me. I'm bright green, and you can't miss me." Here's the time.
Well, let's see if there are any famine systems around here. Go to one of those.
That's like Ignis Yellow.
What about it?
That's what it is.
Tussocks is yellow.
Ignis Yellow, yeah.
130,100 credits.
Mm. Quite an easy one to find, anyway.
Yeah.
It's probably why it's one of the cheaper ones.
Alright, I'm just getting nothing here. Let's go to a different system. Galaxy map.
The one you want to find is that
Galaxy map.
Tussocks stigmagus. Let's see, yeah, stigmagus massus. It's 806,000 credits.
Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
You wouldn't think there would be that much differences with this one.
Mm.
Must be really rare or something.
Yeah. I don't know their strategy behind it. As hard as they are, they should be worth a lot more though.
Yeah.
Time consuming and crap.
Yeah. It probably goes by the quantity of what's out there altogether or something.
But I come to the conclusion, it doesn't matter if you've already seen that kind or not. It pays about the same. You just don't get the
bonus.
Yeah, the bonus on it.
Yeah.
But the rank increase is only by the amount of credits.
Yeah, it does go for credit.
Engage.
It's good to
space.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to scan all of them. Yeah.
The codex spin.
Yeah, I think I'm down to where I like 30, having all of the different groups, or genos, or whatever you want to call them, of all, you know, like bacteria, tussics, all of them. And like 30, having at least one scanned of each one.
This is Tubus.
And don't worry about it. They made them words just so we could screw up pronouncing them and sound like a blooming idiot. They was not made for a human being to pronounce.
It's like Latin names, isn't it? These tubers things should be easy to find, but they're fast thing on it, because they're the first ones I've seen. So, be a lot of driving involved.
On tubers, I usually fly to them because you can see them and just fly to the next bunch way away. I do like that guy griped about. You just fly to them and get out and scan them. Yep, I do.
Too bad.
Scan detected.
Just get out there and get the fungoid up on the top of the mountains. Go on.
God, that's...
That's well enough.
Ooh, there's one. There's some bacteria there.
I got one of them planets that the bacteria, even a blind man could see it. It's like, oh yay!
Yeah, the
Hello, Hans.
big white ones or green ones or whatever.
Yeah, on tan ground. Hello, Han. Where in the hell have you been?
That's just a quick hello, he says.
Oh, I found a bacteria. Talking about it.
But then I've had them other ones that you couldn't tell the difference between the terrain and the bacteria, so you had to get in the SRV and scan the ground for it to go bleep.
Yeah. The nice ones are them big bright green ones, and or the white.
Or the white ones.
Yeah, that's on brown or black ground. Oh
That's
yeah.
really cool.
Yeah.
Well, there it is.
I'm getting better and faster at it. That's for sure.
Yeah, you suss out where they sort of like growing.
Well, I just found out what color on that stupid map to go for.
Right, I'm just about to get back in my ship and park up because I've got to go out with my wife.
Oh, wifey duties.
Yeah, got to get a plastic band put on her wrist. Since she's COVID-19.
Well, hopefully this will be Omicron and she'll be good to go forever.
Yeah, okay. I'll speak to you later.
Laters.
Later.
See you later, bye-bye.
Take care, Cam.
What's she done to her hand?
And she's got COVID-19.
Oh.
And they have to wear some kind of a band saying they're infected. And it's supposed to be quarantined.
Disengage.
Exiting hyperspace.
You have to go too far for these.
The Federation welcomes you, Commander. We'd be happy to serve you at this port.
Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
You're on track, Commander. The approach looks good. Access granted. You are go for
Meet you
approach to
up,
pad
thanks.
06.
If you're like me, you're full and can't pick up
Attention,
anymore.
Commander. This is a
If I
no-fire
need it,
zone.
I'll pick it up.
Aggressors will
Yeah.
be penalized.
Neobium. I'll have that. I do need some.
Whee!
These are lethal if you run over them in the wrong way now. You go
Yeah.
flying.
They'll send you to the moon
Yeah,
and
I'm
back.
very cautious when I go over them there. I've gone flying a couple of times.
Which don't make no sense.
Decrease speed to
Some sort of
100.
kinetic energy.
Yeah.
Only no. Don't need any blood in it.
Deploy landing gear. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Molybdenum.
What?
Molybdenum. Or whatever that is.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh yeah, just say Molly.
Touchdown sequence complete. Securing ship.
I think we already
You're all
went through
checked in,
that once where
Commander.
we just finally started just calling it Molly.
Give
Oh
up
my God.
last time, didn't
Yeah.
it? It's lenient.
Track landing.
Detach is good. Observe fuel
Landing gear
systems
retracted.
exiting the station.
Go back to flower hunt. And the last one, I think I just found it. Let's get
Scan
it.
detected.
Here in there. Did see one a minute ago, but chance of me finding that.
Hey, datamined wake exception. Woo!
It's over here somewhere. What worries me, I've seen one of them bacteria all the time I've been here. I haven't seen any other ones, so they think I'll be rare. And at this point, you think, shall I bother? Shall I? I'll just go to another planet. But I'm going to use my external camera and try that for just a little bit, see if there's any obvious. But I'm not going to hang about too long, because I know what these are like. If they're too, it just gets ridiculous.
What I usually do is go back up and get into the filter thing and just pick bacteria,
I've done that. I did do that.
and it
But
usually
now,
takes you to a group of them.
yeah,
Time consuming, yes,
one.
but
This is probably the one I see, because I did sort of come back in this direction, so that ain't no surprise. It depends on where. Might as well. They are quite easy to see, at least that's the main thing. These are them ones that look like the sort of mussel shells on the floor.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely use the external camera works good. You can stand the bumping up and down.
You got the scarab or the scorpion?
No. Just so much better at jumping, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Planet, anyway.
But scorpion is so much smoother to ride.
Yeah. It's a
Probably the
nice,
difference between a
nice
Volkswagen
plane.
and a Rolls Royce.
Yeah, it's got a weird sound.
Yeah.
It sounds almost like it's got flat tires. You know, like when you drive a car with flats, it's got that
Yeah.
rustling noise.
Well, if you look at the tires, they're wide and flat, so that's probably where you're getting your noise from.
They are nice to drive, them.
Yeah.
I do like driving. Very stable, isn't they, compared to the Scarab? You can't beat the Scarab for jumping things, canyons, and whatever.
No.
Aha. Second bacteria, I think. Should be far enough.
Frameshift charge detected.
Leaves. One more.
They're just over the hill and through the dale.
Yeah, definitely handy being able to have the external camera though. I don't think I'll be able to find them so quickly without that. Where are you? Last one.
Copy that. Clearing a flight path for departure.
Not enough people are leaving. Oh, there goes one. Strange reflections. Data mine. Come on, give it to me. Hit me, baby, one more time. Plenty of ships. Come on, guys, leave. Give me wigs. ships here. This thing would stop hanging around.
Frameshift charge detected.
Oh, I thought it was going to take forever.
Scan detected.
A minute. It's one of them where you find two. The third one. Rare recipe. Commander Eagles has come
Frameshift
on.
charge detected.
I seen that. You doing some more signal sources there, Mr. Beakles? He must be hardcore today because I didn't hear him say he was going for lunch. Did you guys?
No?
Yeah.
Oh, shush.
What?
My alarm went off.
Oh.
Scan detected.
Hey, datamined wake exception. Cool.
Dropping
You've got
engines to 0.
12, unless you hadn't announced one out loud.
That gets me to 18, which is enough for one thing tonight. I think I need a few more. Certainly a lot of ships here, but nobody seems to be going anywhere.
They may be doing what you're doing.
Scan detected.
No, it's mostly the security service running around the station.
Oh.
There sure are a lot of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 of those. 4 enforcers, and well, there was a bureaucrat around. He's out of range at the moment.
I guess you could always try the trick of jumping out and jumping back in. See if they don't trigger 'em. Find you a new group of people.
And I just know if I go in to land, like 6 of these guys are going to jump out. There's a wake. Here's another one. Nothing. Alrighty, well, I'm kind of running out of time here, so. Of course, now the Alliance bureaucrat jumps out. Okay. Alright, well, I'm kind of out of time, so let's go land. Deploy landing gear. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
That's probably the best thing to do there, Hans. Just watch the shenanigans from the sideline.
Solid contact. Power down your engines. Welcome to the station, Commander.
Ooh, there's some Empire. Of course, the Empire people don't need any donation here. Nope. That's okay. Alrighty. Alright, so the FSD, we're going to be buying the better one. Chemical manipulators and focus crystals to finish him off. Okay, I should actually be writing down a list on this. Right. My surface scanner is all set. My engines, I need pharmaceutical isolators. My power plant is all set. Shield generator is all set. Armor. Core dynamics composites. Yeah, I'm probably going to need a few compound shielding. Alright. Sensors are all set. Life sorts are all set. Wake scanners are all set. Okay, so what's that leave me with unengineered stuff? Pulse laser, but I... Missile racks, yeah. Point defense. Alright. Get rid of that. Engineer. Point defense. Ammo capacity. One mechanical scrap, one vanadium, and one niobium. I've got that. So So I just have to go to somebody who can do it, which is either Ramtau or Petra Morganov. Okay. Can I do anything with a fuel scoop? Shielded, that's useless. Shield generator, whoops. Shield generator's done. Guardian drive I can't do anything with. Alright, so basically, the only additional thing I need is that. Alright. So that's pretty interesting. The only thing I need to do is point defense, and then I need those things. Okay. For contacts. Nothing I need at the moment. Alright. So I probably should go see a human tech broker, and then do some signal sources. And that should allow me to finish off everything. Sounds good to me. Hello, Kenny. Oh, good night, Kenny.
Hello, Kenny. Good night, Kenny.
All right, so I'll put that there. We'll continue with that tomorrow night. Alrighty then. At this point, we are pretty much out of time, so I'm going to call it a night here. Pick up again tomorrow, and I don't know. Given what I need here, most of these different grade 5 things, it may take me a few nights to finish off the engineering on this thing, but we're getting there. Yeah. So, I'd like to thank everyone who came along for the ride this evening. It was great having you all along. Atlantis, Hans, and Kenny, thank you for joining us in the stream chat. And let's see, James, Chris, Lynn, and Carl, thank you for joining me in the voice chat. It's great having you
Cam,
guys.
too.
Oh, and Cam. Did I miss Cam? Oh,
Yeah.
Cam's gone. Cam had to leave.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Cam too. Thank you guys for joining me in the voice chat. It was great having you guys along as always. So we'll pick this up again tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's all for now. This is Trice Majestus signing out.